Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We today are talking about power, energy, and stopping thought. Power. You know, a volcano is a symbol of power. It may be dormant. We very often go to the top of Haleakala on Maui, a very, very powerful place, and it is dormant. It's the big island that has a pretty active volcano, actually. So it's dormant. But deep within, the lava sits, doesn't it? It sits waiting. That's the power of the earth. In any moment, as is on the big island, the lava will shoot up through the lava tubes up to the top of the volcano and erupt. Like the power within us, up to the top, our power lies dormant, right? Our power lies dormant with the power of the universe that is there. It's waiting. Something triggers it. It goes off. It rises up through the Sushumna, the spinal astral tube. I'll get to a little bit more on that in a moment. It moves up through the chakras to reach the 1,000-petaled lotus of light at the top, where enlightenment, satori, perfection sit. Welcome to Success Through Meditation. I'm Shakti, coming to you from a lineage of enlightenment to help you to see, honor, and love the light within yourself so that you can see, honor, and love the light within others. We are beautiful. We are beauty itself. We are visions of light, snapshots of eternity, in referring to our crown chakra, resting about 1.5 inches or so above your crown, the top of your head. Yet, so few people in any given lifetime climb to the very highest of heights in experience, to experience the totality in their eternal nature. So few. Eternity flows through your life like the wind in the clouds, with the sudden spurts of energy, eruptions of energy. The winds of time, of course, age us and change us. They change our directions constantly. It is the only constant, change. But there is one constant in life of the energy of change within your being. How do you tap into it? What will it do to you, this energy? Will it hurt you? How will you be changed by it? How can you control it? Or can you control it? Or like a volcano, can we only watch in awe at the truth, at the volcano of energy that lies dormant within us? Is it something beyond our control? It is funny. We are funny. We are funny beings, how we humans think that we are masters of the earth, right? Because we've built these huge structures, these massive structures. We've made roads and we put lines in them. So we think we are the controllers of this earth, when in fact, we are simply tenants. When the mood strikes, it all changes. Mountains rise and fall. Continents shift. What we take for granted is amazing. We take it all for granted, don't we? And so we change. We shift. We transform on a constant basis. The principles are actually quite simple. At the base of the spine, there is an access point that leads into other worlds, another state of attention. You can access the energy through this secret. You can access your power and this energy through this secret access center, access point, this doorway, this chakra, the lowest energy center in our beings, and bring that energy and power up through your entire being and watch how it spreads and radiates throughout your body. The particular path of the Kundalini energy flows. It flows through the Sushumna. As I mentioned earlier, this Sushumna, this tube called the Sushumna, is the central nerve tube in our subtle physical bodies. There are two more on either side of it. There is the Ida and the Pingala. Things go up, things go down, right? In most people, the Sushumna is closed. You can open it. We're going to work on that today in our meditation. It's a highway in most people that has been shut down. The energy that flows gives us life. The continuous energy flow that sustains the subtle physical body that takes place is in the Ida and the Pingala, the up and the down. Just as blood flows through your veins, bringing oxygen to your cells, moving nutrients and waste to the different parts of your body, the Kundalini energy is constantly flowing. It flows through our subtle physical bodies, our etheric bodies. It sustains and heals us. Without it, the subtle physical bodies grow ill. They grow sick and they eventually die. So our physical bodies also die when the energy in our subtle physical bodies finishes. When it dies, so does our physical body. We are completely dependent on the subtle physical body here on Earth. The more energy that we have in the subtle physical body, the higher our psychic receptivity. In other words, the more intuition, the more intuitive powers that you have, the more clear that we become. This is the study of energy, its highs, its lows, its in-betweens, and how it flows. Knowing that it is the flow of power from the base of the spine to the top of the head. This is the study of how to gain power, how to gain energy, how to go deeper into your meditation practice. So the first idea is to understand the subtle physical body, which I will get more into next week, and the correlation between your energy in the subtle physical and your energy in the physical, which is obvious, isn't it? The more energy that we have, the more energy that we have to expend, the more energy that we have to give, the more power that we have to give, the more energy and power that we have to get things done. It all comes from your subtle physical. The subtle physical is affected by other things. It's affected by what you do, what you eat, what you drink, what you smoke. It's affected. And so taking care of the subtle physical body is of paramount importance, isn't it? So in today's meditation, we're going to light up these areas. We're going to light up your chakras, empower them, focus on them. As a new person starting the practice of meditation, there are a few things to keep in mind. Every day when you get up, take a shower, or at the very least, wash your hands and face. Water neutralizes the energies that you may have picked up in the night in the dream world. Sleeping is our most vulnerable time. We pick up more when we're sleeping than when we are on guard during the day, right? When we are protecting ourselves with our own energy. So we wash our hands and face at the very least. Make sure that you're awake, alert. We sit up nice and straight so that the energy flowing through the Ida and the Pingala and the Sushumna run freely. All right, so we want to stay as straight as is possible, as straight as is comfortable for you. There are, in yoga, we know that we have sits bones, right? And so we really sit up tall and sit on these bones in our bum, right? In our bottoms. There's these two bones right under our bums. So we sit nice and tall, maybe even a tiny bit forward. Our hands are placed very comfortably in our laps. We should be wearing clean, loose clothing, naked if you want. It's all up to you. And we sit in an area where we have the least amount of clutter possible. A nice, clean, clear, uncluttered area. Hopefully a spot that only you sit on a daily basis. Now, of course, meditating outside, going on walks, going into nature, which is very important, helps, again, your subtle physical existence, is very good for you. So shake it up. But on a daily basis, on a regular basis, you're going to meditate in the same spot, because what happens is that your energy, your power then begins to stay. And so that when you enter it on a daily basis, when you enter this space on a daily basis, so sits your power and your energy. So it's easier. The idea is that we make meditation easy, effortless, so that eventually, as your meditations progress, as your energy progresses, as your power progresses, you gain, you store power and energy to be used to serve. Whether it's serving yourself, your family, your friends, the world, whatever it is, all sentient beings, we need this energy, don't we? We need it to give, to serve. And so we meditate. All right, so you sit for 15 minutes. This is in the beginning. You work up to, over months, maybe a year or two, work up to an hour twice a day, or not. It's up to you. Depends on the path that you're on. If you simply want to calm your mind, meditate once a day. At the very least, I would recommend that you add another meditation a few months down the line. Another 15-minute meditation, maybe before you go to sleep. Sunset. Noon is a very good time to meditate. Anytime, 3 a.m. is the best time to meditate, in my humble opinion, because when the world around you is resting, more calm, it's easier to meditate. So you sit for 15 minutes. We use music. Music is a great shield for all of the energy coming and going. You know, we are emitting radio waves and we are bringing them to our beings too. We are allowing them in. So music helps to be a shield for you. That's why we use it on our meditations every week. So you focus, you sit and focus on a flower, a candle flame, maybe a deity that you connect with, maybe a yantra that you'll see on the screen here in just a few moments. When using the yantra, and I do recommend that you try to keep your eyes open when you're first learning to meditate. When you gaze at the yantra, gaze at the very center of the yantra, the bindu. As you do, allow your eyes to relax. While you're gazing at the center, your mind begins to calm down. A good thing when entering into meditation. So 15 minutes, that's how you start. Focus, focus, focus. That's the beginnings in your meditation practice. All right, so as we prepare to meditate today, go ahead and sit up nice and straight. I will take myself off camera as we begin to relax the body. Take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, and hold for the count of 3 at the top. Focus all of your attention on your eyes, the muscles around your eyes, and relax the muscles around your eyes. As you do, your facial muscles, your jaw muscles will also begin to relax. Relax, relax, relax. If you have any tension whatsoever in your scalp, relax your scalp. Relax your shoulders. Down into your upper arms. Relax your lower arms. Relax your hands and your fingers. While relaxing your body, you may experience a tingling sensation in the area that you're focusing on. This is the energy moving through your body with your focus. If not, it's okay. It's simply your sensitivities, and still the work is being done. Relax your back on either side of your spinal column. Relax your hips. Relax your abdomen. Relax your upper legs. Relax your lower legs. Relax your feet and your toes. Relax, relax, relax. Focus all of your attention on the base of your spine, the root chakra. This is where your energy rests as a coiled snake, ready to be used. You may visualize your root chakra as a beautiful red ball of energy. What we will do is take this energy very quickly up through all of the chakras to the top of the crown chakra and then bring it back down. Above your root center, a couple of inches up, is your creative chakra, where life is formed. A couple of inches above that, right above your belly button, is your power center. Then we have the heart center resting in the center of your chest, your heart chakra. Above that, we have the communication center in your throat chakra. And then, of course, we have the third eye resting an inch or so above your eyebrows in the center of your forehead. And then we have the crown center, the crown chakra, an inch and a half or so above your head. The bottom 6 chakras are all connected. The crown chakra is not. The bottom 6 are connected by the Sushumna, the Ida, and the Pingala. Then we will bring this energy from the root center up through all of these chakras to the top of the crown center. So focus once again on your root center, the red ball of light. Now let's take this energy very quickly up, 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 up. Take this energy up to the top of the crown center, an inch and a half or so above the top of your head. And now bring this energy down to envelop your entire being. Don't let it keep going. Bring it down to empower and to energize you. Focus on the root center once again, this red ball of light. Now take it very quickly up through the Sushumna, all the way up to the top of your crown chakra. And now bring this energy down to envelop your body, to envelop your subtle physical body. Once again, focus all of your attention to the exclusion of all else on your root center, the red ball of light at the base of your spine. And take this energy and watch as each of your chakras lights up. Take this energy all the way up to your crown center, your crown chakra, and bring this energy down. Allow it to flow through your entire being, to envelop your body. For those of you who are new to meditation, continue this visualization until our meditation music has ended. For those of you who have been meditating a few months, a few years, or longer, continue to visualize lighting up all of your energy centers, your primary energy centers, into the first few moments of our meditation music, and then let go. Let go and let eternity do with you what it will. Now, let's meditate. Namaste. Always bow at the end of your meditation to thank the universe for the time that you have just spent in touch with your being, and to show gratitude for life in general.